everyone. I'm with Premier Property Management, broadcasting from Eclipse on Madison, and we're going to be doing our virtual bingo in a few minutes. We're just waiting for our players to join us. And let's see, this week's theme is TV shows. And then for our prize, we're going to be doing a $25 gift card to Amazon. So we'll be starting fairly soon, okay? I'm going to give everyone a couple minutes because I don't know if they're working with their Wi-Fi or not. Hopefully everyone's doing good. We'll go over the rules in case you weren't here for last week's game. So essentially, I'm going to pull a selection out of my little basket, and I'll announce that. You can have a bingo going vertically, horizontally, or diagonally, and whenever you end up getting your bingo, you'll just shout it out in the group chat, and leave everyone access to that. If not, you can always text our office in, but you should be able to comment in on our live stream. And then, of course, when you get your bingo, you'll receive a $25 Amazon gift card as long as you send in a picture of your board after you've won. I'll give everyone just about 2 or 3 more minutes to join us. Hello. Okay. Is everything looking okay? Yeah. Okay, and it's looking like we've got missing about 3 people. Okay. Give just 1 more minute. Thanks for your patience, everyone. We're glad you decided to join us. I'm sure that this is a nice little study break away from exams and everything. I feel like we need yeah. All right. Well, looks like we have almost everyone joined, and what I can do is if I'm late or anything like that, or you didn't hear anything, just let me know in the chat, and I'll be able to go back on some of our little selections. All right. So our first option is Broadchurch. It's actually a really good show. It's a British show, but that was Broadchurch. No, Bobby, you can't win. Okay, our next selection is Black Mirror. Man, I remember watching a couple episodes of that, and it's an interesting time. I don't know if I was satisfied watching that. Okay. Now we have our third section, Riverdale. So if you missed those, our first selection was Broadchurch. The second selection was Black Mirror. And then the third selection was Riverdale. And of course, if you need me to go back through something, if I'm not speaking clearly enough, just let me know in the chat. All right, our fourth selection, Master of None. That's Master of None. Why? This song is always stuck in my head, man. All right. Our fifth selection is Over the Garden Wall. And it's actually a really cute animation if you ever get around to watching it. Okay, actually, looks like we had 2 new people join us. So just to go back over those selections, the first one was Broadchurch. The second one was Black Mirror. Third one was Riverdale. Fourth one was Master of None. And the fifth one was Over the Garden Wall. Okay. Our sixth selection is Sherlock. That's Sherlock. All right. Our seventh selection is BoJack Horseman. That's BoJack Horseman. Okay. And then our eighth selection is Doctor Who. Got some sci-fi stuff going on. Okay. That's Doctor Who. And just as a reminder that if you win, to comment in on our lives, just to let us know, just shout and bingo. Or text our office, of course. Okay. Our ninth selection, we have Love is Blind. I'm sure all of you guys binge watched that at some point. Love is Blind. Anyone binge watch it, Bobby? It's great. Fantastic. Okay. Our next selection is Criminal Minds. That's Criminal Minds. Okay. Our 11th selection is Rick and Morty. That's Rick and Morty. Bobby, you'd like that. Our next selection is gonna be Merlin. That's Merlin, like the wizard. You've seen that one? I haven't seen that one. I like sci-fi stuff. Or, well, I think it's more like fantasy. I'd be down with fantasy. All right. Our next selection is being human. That's being human. Okay. Our next selection is, I know all of you have watched this, Tiger King. Tiger King. I still haven't watched that show, but I've been told it's a good binge. Oh, okay. All right, the next selection is Tin Man. That's Tin Man. Doesn't look like we have any bingo winners yet. Okay, our next selection is gonna be The Mandalorian. I'm watching that right now. The Mandalorian. Okay, the next selection is Beauty and the Beast. And yes, it is a TV show, not just a movie. Beauty and the Beast. I guess so. I tried to put as many options in there as possible. That way, you know, it's interesting. All right. Our next selection is Lock and Key. That's Lock and Key. We have our first winner, and it looks like it's Carson Camera. Congratulations, Carson. We just need you to send in a picture. You can, I think you were able, you message us in on our Instagram, so you can just take a picture, send it to our direct messages, and you'll receive a $25 gift card for Amazon. And do I go around too? She says, sure, why not? So for round two, to Starbucks. And you'll keep your same board. All the previous options are still in play, so kind of makes it a little bit easier. So we'll go ahead with round two then. And of course, if you end up getting bingo, just shout it in the chat like Carson did. Yeah. All right. Our next selection is Arrested Development. That's Arrested Development. Everything about that show was great, except for the last season. It's a nightmare. Okay. Our next selection is The Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance. That's The Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance. You don't get to win, Bobby. Okay, our next selection is Friends. That's Friends. That's wrong one. See, you know, the nice thing about this bingo is if you're looking for more shows to watch, you can just listen to these, and if you haven't heard of them, you can watch them. Okay. The next selection is This Is Us. That's This Is Us. Okay. The next selection, one flew out. Hi. The next selection is Grey's Anatomy. You know what, Bobby? No one asked you. That's Grey's Anatomy. And the last couple seasons aren't that great, but I think it was like the first 8 seasons were pretty decent. Do we have a bingo? No? Okay. Oh, Hannah Hart. Miss Hannah just won for the second round. You've won a $10 gift card to Starbucks. And so all you need to do is just do what Carson did, which you can either send a picture in via text box or to our Instagram. And then you will win the gift card. And then for anyone that's out of town, we can mail you your gift cards so that you can use it however you like. And then if you are in town, you can like stick in an envelope and put it in your mailbox or anything like that. Okay? Well, I don't think we're doing a third round, but we will be doing this, I believe, next week. So we're going to be coming up with another theme. And if you guys do have any theme options that you'd like to see, just give us some suggestions. You can text us at any time, leave a comment on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anything like that. And if you like this video, give it a like. Thank you for joining us. And oh yeah. And our other properties will also be doing their own virtual bingo. So if you wanted to tune in and watch how they do it or anything like that, you're more than welcome to join in there. We'll post their YouTube links on our social media as well. Okay. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys all next week.